Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Tuesday. You know what Tuesday is? Transformer Tuesday. So, hope everybody had a really great holiday weekend there. Had a nice, restful few days off there. Enjoyed friends and family, like always. And Christmas. And Hanukkah as well. Because I think Hanukkah's still going, I believe. Well, of course, when you see this, both of them will be over, but hopefully you all enjoyed that. Sorry. Just had to fix that right there for a second. I think he's wanting to focus in the other way. Anyway, so like always, we have a transformer for you on Transformer Tuesday. But go over here, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit it again, get those 2 marks, and you're subscribed to the channel. Then you'll see when the videos come out. You can go down below in the description and check out our Facebook fan page. And of course, right there, if your kids are into toys, which all kids are, my son has some videos up there doing some toy reviews. He's probably going to be doing more. Being that it's the holiday, he usually likes doing them after the Christmas. He does not as consistent as I am, of course, but hey, he's coming around there, okay? So anyway, we have another Transformer Seed series. I don't have the 80s, so we can't do the 80s version of Hound. Yeah. We can't do the 80s version of Hound. I don't have the 80s version of him. I wish I did, but I don't. Maybe eventually. So, as you can see right there, before we get into all that and just get this out of the way, that's his weapons. They were never taken out, so my son didn't lose them. But there they are, so you can imagine them where they would be on him. And, of course, take a look at the box real quick. As you can see right there, a little artwork on the side. That is from the Seed series, and I'll show you how the weapons would go on when he is all together in his robot mode, and you have the little symbol inside there. And of course, like always, we're gonna have the instructions for you, so just in case you need them, you lose them, or you just want to see it before you buy it. So cool little artwork on the front right there for Hound. Hound was always one of my favorite guys. One of, as you can see right there, that's how the weapon goes together. And then different parts of him being put together, and he would use the weapon kind of like a turret tank on top. And you can see right there, and all his different info about the weapons if you want to check that out. I find it interesting sometimes to read. Maybe you will too. So over here, sorry, this knocked something in the way there. That is him in his Jeep military mode. Not exactly, more in the sense of like a Hummer, more so than a, old school military Jeep, I guess you would say. So as you can see right there, got the headlights, a little winch on the front and everything. I like these wheels better than some of the other ones. They do roll nicer. They are plastic. Don't get me wrong, they're plastic. But they are a lot better than the other plastic ones. They're not the metal rubber ones that I like on the old school 80s. But they're still kind of cool. So as you can see there, that is him all together in his vehicle mode, if you will, with his little military star and his Autobot symbol. So, pop that out right there to transform him into his robot mode. And you transform and pop that out. Like so. And then, whoop, he comes apart. Oh, you gotta fold out the arms too, so I forgot that part. But he kind of has a little access that it swings on, so that's why it kind of popped out of place, if you will. Get these out of the way, so it's a little more easier to get these guys. Actually, if you just flip it up, would be the easiest way of doing so. So move that to the side and flip it up. I just wanted to flip the other one, so I have a little bit of a point of reference of how to put this on there. And I may have to move it out of frame for a second as to put that back on there. So you know, it's not like when we were younger in the 80s, if you're an 80s baby watching this. They didn't come apart quite that easy. I try to tell my son that. He don't want to listen. Anyway, so you would flip these back out, and you would flip this under like so, and flip the little door pieces over like that to form the feet. And I think there's a little groove right here and here that kind of connects, if we could get it to focus. So that what forms his little legs right there. And then these arms would come out like so. And this kind of folds up and over a little bit, or up and under actually. And then the head comes out. It does have the classic, definitely a classic look to it, even though he looks more like a Humvee in his vehicle mode than he does anything else. These are not Transformers in the background. I forgot to mention that, but these, I just figured I'd do a little something different. I have used these in other videos. They're just little plastic that just have very little bit of movement, even more little than the other one. They're very plastic and hollow. So they were a Walmart special. As you can see, Ozma's got a little scarring on the leg there from battle, as my son put them in battle. So there you have it. That is him in his Transformer mode, if you will, or robot mode. And that's what he would look like. And for articulation, now, this guy's got pretty good movement, more so than some of the other ones. So you do got the shoulder joint or articulation. You do have the elbow. You do have hand rotation on both sides, of course. For the most part, when you have a Transformer, it is going to mimic both sides. So there you have movement in the hip and the knee joint. And then, not really movement in the feet. But, of course, you could put him in some really cool poses. If we had the guns out, you could show him with his guns out and everything. So you can get some really cool poses with him right there, as you can see. I think you can actually stand him on the thing like we can with the, it's a little high for him. Let's see. Okay, you do a little rock, a little pebble. I only got that rock. I picked it up because it looked kind of cool and round. So there we put him like that. So you can get a little bit of creativity in his movement. And of course, we'll show you how he goes back into Jeep mode, as we always do. So there we go. That would flip. Then this would flip. And the head just tucks under automatically when you flip it. And I would turn these in. It helps to get the other pieces. And then you're going to want, there's a little groove in them. If I can find it. It's that groove right there. Yeah. That will connect to a piece over here. So the legs you have to turn completely around. And then you want to put these out like so. Do the same thing on the opposite side, of course. And then it kind of flips into place. Actually, like that. So that would flip into place, and right here is a little connector, as you can see right there. And that would close into place. So he does stay together quite well, honestly. If I can get this thing to turn. There we go. So you definitely want to do that there. And I'll show you. There is another little, like I said, the little notch there that connects. And then there is a notch back here, as you can see, that connects in to hold him. And then these little pieces right here will fall onto these little notches once you get it to turn properly. And then he will actually connect there. And then you want to flip this bad boy around. I think you have to turn the thing completely around, so you would have to open up the side a little bit there to kind of get this to flip around. So there, snap that back in, and then twist the arm back around, and that will connect it to the little piece right there, and you're good to go. And he is, once you get that there, heard that little pop, you're in place, you're all good, and you're back in your vehicle mode from your robot mode. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. And like always, have a great, great day.